The Chicago Bulls take on the New York Knicks today on the road in Madison Square Garden. Can the Chicago Bulls do something that they have not done and close out a game really, really well? We're going to talk about it all and more, but you know what we got to do first? We got to play that Chicago Bulls Central intro. I'll catch you guys on the other side of this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm one of the hosts here, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content today, y'all. And the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks today, and the New York Knicks are dealing with their own struggles, right? So for what it's worth, Jalen Smith is available today, which I think is really good for the Chicago Bulls to have Jalen Smith out there to provide that extra needed size, and his shooting's been really good for the Chicago Bulls this year. And the thing that's a key thing to watch in this game that I think is how much Vooch is able to cook against Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns has turned into one of the worst rim protecting bigs in the NBA at the start of this season, right? I think teams are averaging like 86% in the paint against Karl Anthony Towns. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. And so, that's what it comes down to. I think that Vooch could be a really big factor for this Bulls team tonight. I'm not saying he's going to have a 40 piece or anything like that, but I think the efficiency that Vooch can score with in the paint, and then as long as we have players that are actually moving without the ball, his ability to pass and collapse the defense is going to be really big in this as well. So this could be a big game. Could be a really big game for this, and we just got to see how it's going to come along. Like, the Bulls have shown so many flashes of what they could be that it's really kind of, it always is a very interesting thing to talk about how good the Bulls are or not, because it really depends on what version of that Bulls team shows up any given day, right? Now, last I heard, double checking now, that Jalen Brunson was questionable for today. I don't know if they said that. Looks like 41 minutes ago, Tom Thibodeau said that Jalen Brunson's a game time decision. So we'll see if Jalen Brunson ends up playing today. 24.3 points per game, 6.4 assists. He's shooting 46% from the field, 38% from three. So, Jalen Brunson, if he's missing out, it's going to be a big change for the Chicago Bulls team, I think. So, getting a little bit easier for them against the Knicks. So the Bulls got to rebound the ball well. The Knicks aren't necessarily one of the best rebounding teams in the league. Defensively, the Knicks haven't been special this season either. So there are definitely little lanes that the Bulls can kind of find to try to find some success at today. But it just comes down, as it always has for this Bulls team, do you execute enough? Do you execute well enough? And I talked about it over on Locked On Bulls today. It's the fact that the Bulls just don't have very much margin for error, right? That's what this Bulls team is. They just don't have a lot of margin for error on things. Now, they could be a really high-powered offense. We know that. We've seen them step up at times defensively for long stretches of time. But it's just that the Bulls, even with being a faster-paced offense, they just don't – the margin of error is very small because of the turnovers and everything else. You got to be prepared and look out for it in this game. So you look at both teams, the Knicks and the Bulls are both giving up 114. I'm sorry, they're both averaging around 114 points per game. So they scored about the same level as far as that. And defensively, the New York Knicks are a better defensive team as far as points given up per game. They're only giving up 110 points per game compared to the Chicago Bulls that are giving up 120 points per game. So it's going to be another one of those. Can the offense do enough offense, right? And can you be efficient enough at your offense? If you can't, it's going to be really ugly. Shai apparently was in here talking to himself 26 minutes before the stream even started. There's 5 messages from Shai in here before anybody else was in here. Shai, go touch some dirt, bro. Go touch some dirt, man. You got to get some friends in there, Shai. You shouldn't be in a YouTube live stream 26 minutes before the live stream starts just talking to yourself. That's weird. That's weird. That's a little strange, Shai. Shai's my boy. I know Karl Anthony Towns is a good scorer, but he sucks on defense just like Vooch. So you thinking what I'm thinking. Jalen Brunson is a good scorer. If I'm, I almost said Caleb Williams. If I'm Kobe White, say the man's name. Now, I know you can't spell well, but just say Kobe. Just say Kobe. I'm attacking all night. Shay's just in here talking to himself. This should be one of those games that Patrick Williams should look to attack the ram. Attack the ram. See, listen, this is where I start flaming you, Shay. There was no rush. You always say that you're rushing to get your comment in. It was you left this comment 22 minutes before the stream started. You couldn't get the rim. What were you rushing for? You had 22 minutes to yourself. 22 whole entire earthly minutes to yourself, and you're rushing. You couldn't get rim instead of ram. What are we doing? What are we doing? Game day positive vibes. Let's hope so, Forrest. If Brunson plays, if Brunson plays, he is who should attack all night. Who we should okay, there you go. Who we should attack all night. Yeah, I mean that and at the rim, because like I said, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the worst rim protectors in the game of basketball right now. So greets from Western Australia, not expected to win, so we'll play well, I reckon. I mean, there you go on that one. All 5 starters for the Knicks played over 35 minutes last night. We'll see if Tibbs play them heavy minutes tonight or goes to the bench more. If so, the Bulls got to take advantage. Is Tibbs going to play people heavy minutes? Yes, he will play people heavy minutes. It is what it is. I know Billy Donovan probably won't do this, but you ever thought about maybe putting Kobe White on the bench and starting Ayo to help? Now, Shay, why do you try to pass that idea off as if it's original, like you didn't watch my daily episode today, Shay? How you gonna try to use my idea? We're not even 10 minutes into the stream. We didn't even make it 10 minutes into the stream. Not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes, man. Shay acting like Charles Manson, talking to random ass voices he's hearing. Hey, Shay be talking to himself, bro. He be talking to himself. On defense, Bulls average the most assists against point guards. We got to focus on the off-ball defense when Brunson gets the ball. Good point. Good point. Josh Giddey has played at Madison Square Garden 3 times in his career, and every time he got a triple-double, which is crazy stat. Hoping he can get his 4th in a row. Is that I'm sorry, not to say that I doubt you, but Shay has given me PTSD. I got to check it. Let's see. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. He's right. Josh Giddey's played 3 games in Madison Square Garden, and every single time he got a triple-double. That's a wild stat. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shay think he's slick, boy. Shay goofy. He said, bro, Shay be tripping, bro. Shay's an interesting cat, bro. Shay's an interesting cat, man. That's a peculiar ass fella, bro. When was the last time you used the word peculiar? That's Shay. Shay's a peculiar ass dude, bro. But he's family. He's family. So you gotta love him. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Who's the worst coach in Chicago sports right now? Billy Donovan or Matt Eberflus? Eberflush. That's crazy. Definitely Eberflus. That despite all the shortcomings of Billy Donovan, he's not as bad as Matt Eberflus. Not anywhere close to as bad as Matt Eberflus, bro. Giddey likes bright lights, huh? That's crazy. MC season, Ben Simmons, Bill Russell comparison. That's crazy. That's not that. Wait. No. That's not MC season. MC season wasn't the one that did it. That was just MC. MC season and MC are 2 very different people. Very different people, bro. I'm definitely throwing a 10 on Josh Giddey to get another triple-double at Madison Square Garden. Hey, listen. He gets his first triple-double tonight. We eating Vegemite. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy. That's I'm listen. I'm all for Gids getting his stats. Hopefully, he comes in a win. He's talking to himself like Green Goblin. Yeah. Hey, listen. Shay does not live by the rules that the rest of the community live by. Bright lights put dark backgrounds help which help shooters. Is that a fact? Is that a thing? UC has to have some of the brightest lights in the NBA too. Who's worse, the McCaskies or the Reinsdorfs? I mean, the Reinsdorfs has at least won a championship in the last 50 years. Like we're talking about 40 years since the Bears won a Super Bowl. So I'm just saying. The UC has some. Oh yeah, I read that one already. Do you think Billy is coaching a better season? I think Billy's been better at times. Like, and we in close games we start, and the problem is a lot of our games have been close, right? But like in close games we start seeing a lot of Billy Donovanisms. I think when the Bulls are actually playing with the lead, Billy Donovan's done some really good coaching, but Billy Donovan's adjustments still leave a lot to be desired. Billy Donovan's adaptability when other teams start doing random shit still leaves a lot to be desired. So there's been some good. I would say the heights of Billy Donovan this season have been really, really good. The lows have been the same lows that we've seen from him for a while. Need to see Giddy go to the hole hard at least. First of all, you need to leave your fantasies out of the comment section, bro. Like, I'm not for shaming. Whatever. I'm not going yuck your yum, but I mean, we didn't need to know that that's how you felt about that, King Jermaine. We didn't know that that's what you needed to see, bro. We didn't need to know that much about you, like your family, but we don't have to share everything with each other. Like that's not where we are right now. So you didn't really have to share that. I don't think I would have told that to anybody. I think I would have let you should have left that thought just process in the brain, my brother. As I know your beige, pecan, Puerto Rican ass. My God, what? Why? Wait a second. What? Why is the slander coming my way? What are we doing, Willie? What are we doing? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. New viewer over the past few weeks, man. Appreciate your content. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of it, man. Laughing my ass off. Shay thought he cooked with that one. Shay remind me of Red from Friday, always taking L's. LOL. It's all love. I mean, we're family, bro. We all family here. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. The joke was right there. I couldn't help myself. It was low hanging fruit. I couldn't help myself but take the opportunity for a joke. I apologize. I respect you. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we got any updates on Jalen Brunson. I don't see any updates yet. CJ Taylor, I appreciate all of the updates on the Bulls and Bears this week. You're the hardest working man on YouTube today. Gratitude. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you want to hear a crazy stat? Hold on. Let me go. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. I think it's easier to find it in the YouTube studio on my phone than on actual YouTube. It's really weird that it's such a different experience. All right. So anybody want to guess? Who wants to guess how many videos I dropped between Bull Central and Bear Central last week? Just last week. So from Monday to Sunday. Anybody want to guess how many videos I dropped on Bull Central and Bear Central combined? Keep in mind, 7 days. In 7 days, how many videos do y'all think I dropped? I'm just verifying myself. Gotta check your own numbers. Anybody want to guess? What up, bro? What exactly would you say Billy Donovan's role is now as head coach? He has a defensive background, but he doesn't run the defense no more. I mean, he's the head coach. That role doesn't change. He's still coming up with game plans. He's still determining the rotations. So yeah, I mean, his role doesn't change. He's just allowing Wes Unseld Jr. to basically be the quarterback of that defense. Doubt it happens, but I hope we see Giddy triple double. Listen, I would love to see Giddy triple double. No apologies needed, bro. I know I kind of set you over there. I mean, listen, yeah, you kind of set me up, man. If the Bulls keep their pick in 2025, which player would you likely want on this team? I said it before. Hugo Gonzalez, and this is mainly because I don't expect the Bulls to have a top 4 pick. I just don't expect it. If the Bulls do keep their top 10 pick, it's probably going to be around 9 or 10. So even Malik, however you say it, from Duke, or Hugo Gonzalez. Those are the two guys that I'm really looking for the Bulls to get. Now, I love Dylan Harper and those type of guys, but I think those guys may be off the board by the time the Bulls pick, but, it is what it is. At least 3? That's your get 3 in a week? You think I only drop? You saw me more times on just Saturday than 3 times. That's your guess? 23, 13, 8. Jackson says 39, at least 40. 39 videos. And that's not even counting NBA Central. If I count it, let's see. Let's add NBA Central in there. Give me 1 second. NBA Central. Come on now. Don't take forever to load. I'm on stream. Don't do this to me. You fuckface ass app. Now I don't want to open. Ain't that some fucking shit? There we go. Let's see. So 39 on just Bulls and Bears Central. 7 on NBA Central. So that takes us to 42. 5 on Locked On Bulls. That's 47. 5 on Locked On NBA. That's 52. I know Sky was the Sky was just a couple of days ago. So I did between Bull Central, Bear Central, Locked On Bulls, NBA Central, and Locked On NBA, I did 52 episodes just last week. 52. Some people don't do that amount of content in a year. 52? Think about it. If you're a weekly podcast, how many weeks is it in a year? I don't know off the top of my head. I'm old. So like if I did more content in 1 week than what basically weekly podcasts do in a year. That's crazy. Yes, Lonzo said, but then Billy Donovan followed it up and said Lonzo's still kind of he thinks that's a bit optimistic, but we'll see. I mean, listen, getting him back on the court would be great. We need a power forward and center for Christ's sakes. I mean, we got a power forward. We got several power forwards, actually, in the modern sense of power forwards. Do you think Billy has been better with the roster subs and TV timeouts and breaks, or is he too slow at times? Roster subs, I can't say that he's done a great job. I can't say that he's done a great job at subs all the time, but yeah. Come in, Molich would be good. Yeah, that's the guy that I like too. 52 is Ham. Damn, listen. Hey, 52, bro. That's crazy. I didn't even put all that together to just now talking to y'all. 52 in a week is crazy work. That's crazy work. That doesn't make any sense. That's actually insane. In 10 years, half of YouTube content would be Haize. That's crazy. We agree. Hugo Gonzalez was the guy I wanted. You got that from me. I was the first person to bring up Hugo Gonzalez. Remember that? You were. And then I went and looked at him, and I watched this tape, and I was like, hey, yo, this dude's sick. Like, real talk. If y'all have not seen Hugo Gonzalez ball out yet, but the problem is, and I need to get everybody ready for this, and I know people aren't going to want to hear it. If the Bulls draft Hugo Gonzalez, Kobe White's probably gone. And the only reason I say Kobe White instead of Ayo Dosunmu is because Ayo's defense and versatility, but Hugo Gonzalez is a Kobe White replacement. Now, I'm not saying that they do it right away. They may wait. Well, the problem is Kobe White's a free agent at the end of next year. If the Bulls do draft Hugo Gonzalez, and unfortunately, I got to be real, they're probably going to have to move Kobe White to take advantage of his value, unless they plan on unless they do re-sign him, and then they just worry about it 2 or 3 years down the road. Because that's a possibility as well, while you're letting the rookie acclimate. But I'm telling y'all right now, Hugo Gonzalez is a dog, bro. He's a dog, man. And when I say go watch tape, I don't mean highlights. Highlights can make anybody look good. Go and watch some draft analysis tape on Hugo Gonzalez. Go and watch his game. Go and watch his basketball IQ, the way he hedges on some screens, like the way that he uses his length as well. Like, and he's still very young. Like, but keep in mind, he's one of those international players, so he's been playing against adults probably for the last 3 years. He's not even 19 yet. He won't be 19 until February. Hugo Gonzalez is a dog, bro. He's a dog. Billy has to put Ion Giddy together. He can't just be chewing his gum and having his hands in his pockets playing pocket pool. First of all, pocket pool is hilarious. That's funny. I think the Bulls will instantly be better when they get rid of Duarte and Carter. Their more presence is an anchor on the necks of this team. That's crazy. That's funny. That's funny. Man, leave the ball headed hoe alone, man. And Mr. Damn it, I had a funny thing to call him. Now I forgot it. Oh, ball headed hoe and Mr. Pastelitos alone. Like, leave those two, leave them alone, bro. Leave them alone. Can the Hugo Gonzalez kid play defense? Yes. He's from Spain. But yes, Hugo Gonzalez can play defense. Now, he's going to, of course, have to adapt to the physicality of the NBA game. And there's always that little bit of international players. But Hugo Gonzalez is a monster, bro. He really is a monster. Like, and I mean, like, Hugo Gonzalez is the, I don't even know, I don't like the way my brain works. I don't really do comps like that. But the dude, to keep in mind, he's been playing professionally since he was 16 years old. 16. And he averaged almost 17 points in that time. Efficient points at that. He put up, wait a second. That's crazy. That's crazy. In the turn, he put up 77 points in the tournament. The kid hoops, is what to say. He hoops. I heard a ceiling of Luka. That I think he's a more pure shooter than Luka. I won't say better shooter. That's probably not a fair way to word that, but he's a more pure shooter than Luka as well. Than Luka was at that age, I should say. Let's see. Do we got any updates on Jalen Brunson playing? I don't see any updates yet. Is the NBA still considered more physical than Europe? I mean, most Europeans saying it's easy to score in the NBA. Uh, uh, I mean, I think when they say it's easy to score, physicality probably plays a part in that as well. But I think like Europeans generally practice more of the fundamentals of the game than most young Americans at this point. Like it's all about shooting threes at this point. I definitely got to check Gonzalez out. I'm telling you, Gonzalez is nice. Now, I'm not saying that that's necessarily who the Bulls should target, but I'm just saying that if the Bulls are around 9 or 10th, him, the center from Duke, they're really good options there. And I'm thinking about positionally already. Like I'm avoiding point guards. Asa Newell is another one as well to really look at that I'm going to do a lot of scouting on. The problem with Asa Newell though is that he's 6'10 and technically in college he's going to play power forward, but I think like with his foot speed he's probably going to be more of a center. And so does that, I mean, but then again, Billy Donovan loves his undersized center, so maybe that's not a problem. So first of all, we got to get this troll up out of here. Like, where are my why ain't my mods doing their job? Why aren't the mods doing their job? You got somebody in here talking about beating meat, and he's still in here. Why is he see, now? Now I gotta stream and I gotta be a mod at the same time. What did I promote y'all for? Shay, MC Season, y'all in here. What are we doing? Why are my mods letting this slide? Y'all gotta be better and more on top of y'all game. Y'all gotta be better and more on top of y'all game. Cause then I'll get to going off on somebody and now I'm cussing somebody's mama out. Y'all gotta be better on it. The Dixon Way says, from one content creator to another, have a great. I appreciate that. We're about to start wrapping it up here in a second. Yo, Haize, if you have Infinity, however you say it, you'll get CHSN real soon. Jeff Inkster reported Jerry Reinsdorf from CHSN strike the deal with Comcast, and we'll be rollout phase pretty soon. Well, good to hear. CP, you not a mod. Hold on. Do we need to give out some new mods? We probably do because like some of my old mods, Goon don't be in here no more. Brandon L. been in here really this season. Bless. We about to bless. We about to name some new mods in this mug. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's have some fun. Let's see. Jay Capone, you are now a mod. CNI is now a mod. Y'all gonna have to refresh to see it. CP is now a mod. My brother Corn is now a mod. Jared is now a mod. There you go. We got some new mods in here because motherfuckers was falling asleep. Ark now a mod. There y'all go. Man, let me make sure. Hold on. I gotta make sure MC is a super mod. Hold on, MC. I gotta take away your mod status so I can give you the next up. Now you're a managing mod, so you have to refresh. There you go. All right, bet. Yo, Haize, you jipping me, you red bearded bastard. I ain't no mod, and I show up for your shift. Yeah, but you can't spell right, Vern. Like Vern, you don't spell really well, bro. So you can't. No, I'm just playing. Hold on, Vern. I gotta find you in this list. Why isn't Vern popping up? What did you do, Vern? Did I press the wrong button? I might have pressed the wrong button. Why don't I see Vern's comments? There he goes. All right. Haize, Bull should give Modest some more play time. How he's supposed to get better if he's always on the bench? Hey, that's the question that we all want to know. That's the question we all want to know. Who do you think would be most improved by the end of the season? Phillips, Terry, or Williams? I want to say from an all-around standpoint, Dalen Terry. I really do think that. Like, that's not to say that that Julian Phillips will score more points than Dalen. When I'm talking about from affecting the game of basketball in more areas, I think Dalen may be. Io actually has a worse defensive rating compared to Kobe White this season. But defensive rating isn't everything. Defensive rating comes down to the team success. That's why I personally look more at estimated wins added, points per 100 possessions by the opponent, differentials, things like that. Defensive rating is a good stat to use to pair with the eye test. So I'm not saying it's like a useless stat. I'm just saying defensive rating doesn't always, because like, for example, like Carlos Boozer, when he played with Joakim Noah, had a really good defensive rating. But that's because Joakim Noah covered up so much of Carlos Boozer's defensive mistakes that it gave Carlos Boozer a really inflated defensive rating, right? So that you got to kind of look at those things as well. But I mean, history is history, right? Like I think when Carlos Boozer played with Joakim Noah, his defensive rating was like, yeah. See, this is how you know that it's inflated. When Carlos Boozer played with Joakim Noah, he had an average defensive rating of 95. There's no fucking way. Keep in mind, The lower numbers, the better. 110 is league average. You mean to tell me that Carlos Boozer was an above average defender? No, no, nobody would say that. Nobody would say that. That's why I don't like defense. Like, I'll use defensive rating to color some things, but come on now. A 95 defensive rating for Carlos Boozer? Ain't no fucking way, bro. That just goes to show how good Joakim Noah's defensive rating was. I mean, how good of a defender Joakim Noah was. It just because like there's no way. There's no way. We watched those games. There's no way. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no way. Tell YouTube to start giving me Listen, YouTube be dicking around with notifications, bro. Like YouTube got to get TikTok's algorithm. They need it bad, man. They need it bad. Thanks, so, but F you, bitch, always coming at my neck. I just be here chilling. I don't even flame you that often. Sometimes I do, but that's what listen. It's terms of endearment for me. Got a really bad feeling about tonight's game. I think they're going to struggle mightily to score. They may not crack 100 tonight. I hope you're wrong that one. I hope you're wrong. Get that, Joe. He was above average pass, everything off to Joe. Exactly. Like Joakim Noah's defensive rating. I mean, Carlos Boozer should literally thank Joakim Noah for saving the defensive rating of his career. That's crazy. That's ridiculous, to be honest with you. No, I mean offensively we got people forget how good Carlos' first 2 years were in Chicago. Carlos Boozer had a really good first 2 years in Chicago, and then he started falling off. And then that last year he was god awful. But Carlos Boozer, we got two really good out of 4 years. We got two really good years out of Carlos Boozer. He just was never good defensively. What are we waiting for in MC season? Hopefully they play well like they did against Cav. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, Sid. I hope that they can. I would use Bulls pace tonight against the Knicks since Knicks may be tired from yesterday and still playing them players 38 to 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean, let's hope so. Let's hope that that's the case. Knicks also 28th in forcing turnovers, so we might score well. Plus, fast pace might kill them in the second half of back to back. Let's hope we get some help with that. So we get some help with that. Do you guys like Elton Brand, Tyson Chandler, and Joakim Noah to get any considerations for Hall of Fame? I don't think so, bro. Like, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't necessarily see it for any of the three of those guys. But again, I mean, weirder things have happened. So still remember. Oh man, that's an all-time great moment. That's an all-time crazy moment. That time where Carlos Boozer had that shoe polish on his head, that was crazy. That was crazy. Bulls should have re-signed Ben Gordon instead of signing Carlos Boozer. Well, that was 2 years apart from each other. And I don't think so. Now who's to say with the defender that Joakim Noah turned into, maybe, right? But then again, I don't know if Derrick Rose blossoms into the scorer that he was if Ben Gordon was there either, right? I just don't know. I mean, maybe, but you know. Yo, Haize, is Jalen more of a defensive or offensive minded point guard center? Power forward center is probably what you mean. The pair of him and Vooch been playing well together. They don't play very many minutes together. I think they play like less than 4 possessions together. But I do think that can definitely be something you can go to when you need some size. I think for example they'll be better together than Booz and I'm sorry that Booz than Drum and Vooch were together. I always felt like I was the only person who liked Boozer here in Chicago. There was one point where he could have made the All-Star with Noah and Dane together. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say, like, I get it. It ended very ugly for him. But you know what? That is a good point. I didn't think about that, Tony. You make a very good point because it is the Basketball Hall of Fame. And so when you pair in college, a back-to-back NCAA champion, a multiple-time all-defensive first team, maybe that could be enough. That could be that's a good point, Tony. That could be enough. That could be enough. I actually think the boys, you want them to become a superhero, or are you talking about for your boy band? Which one are we talking about here? I just need to know so I know how to attack it. I should have signed Chris Bosh instead of trying to go all in on LeBron James sweepstakes. I mean, but Chris Bosh wasn't going to come here alone. It was either going to have to be Dwayne and Chris Bosh or all three of them. He wasn't going to come here alone. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to wrap up the stream, man. I'm gonna get ready to go watch this game. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you guys are following us, man. If you are not, you can follow us at Bull Central Pod on every social media platform. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be a freeloader. We're delivering the best guy. 52 videos in a week is crazy. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red, man. I'll see you guys at halftime.